10 Seconds – это динамичная VR-игра, созданная студией Zinc Software, которая бросает вызов вашей скорости и реакции. Концепция – игрокам даются задания, которые нужно выполнить максимум за 10 секунд. Вам нужно бросать предметы, есть, пить. При этом все, что кажется простым, становится сложным, когда время поджимает. Today Siege – это захватывающая VR-игра в жанре Tower Defense, которая переносит вас в мрачный фэнтезийный мир, где вы должны выстоять против 100 дней осады. Вы защитник крепости, вооруженный мощной рогаткой, которая получает новые типы боеприпасов по мере уничтожения вражеских башен. Вас ждут волны врагов, скелеты, лучники, осадные башни, кавалерия и другие монстры. Улучшение обороны можно модернизировать укрепления. Интенсивный экшен. Сотни врагов на экране, требующие быстрой реакции и точности. Элементы РПГ и стратегии. Выбор тактики, прокачка оружия и защита ключевых точек.
Ah, welcome. You must be the new guinea pig, am I right? I'm Dr. Ivan Ivanovich, but you can call me Dr. Ivanovich, or Dr. Ivan, or simply Doctor. You know what? Just forget my name. The year is 1976. 30 years have gone by since the Nazis won the Great War. As you already know, the Allied front is in the doldrums. The Empire has managed to isolate the nations that are still on the warpath, and we're running out of supplies. And yet, despite the scarcity of resources and technology, we've made possible the impossible. Or made the impossible possible. You pick. We've created a time machine. And it works. Right now, you are at the controls of the prototype, the Quantum Air Combat Simulator, or QACS. I know, we tried to find a cooler acronym, but it's been scientifically impossible. It is known that German air superiority was the key to the Nazis winning the war. According to our calculations, if the Allies had won just a few air combats, now half the world wouldn't be celebrating Oktoberfest, nor would Tyrolean pants be the latest big thing in fashion. Yuck. The QACS will allow you to travel to very specific moments in the past and take part in the most transcendent World War II air combats. Do you realize what this means? We have the chance to change history! And now, the big question, soldier. Are you ready to go back in time? Excellent, boy. The scientific community has already done its part. Now it's your turn to prove that you're the best fighter pilot on the Allied side. By the way, the previous test subjects didn't do too well. One was charred and the other, I think we accidentally sent him back to the 13th century. But don't worry, we fixed a couple of circuits and now everything should go just fine. Hopefully. We'll start with a rather simple mission, Operation Bluebeard, which pitted the Nazis against the Soviet Union on the waters of Northern Europe. Take it easy, this is a battle the Allies already won. We're sending you there just to make sure everything happens as it already did. Good luck, soldier! Oh, and if you wake up in the 13th century, see if you can find that other guy. Maybe you guys will have something in common.
«1976. Back to Midway». Это ретро-аркада в виртуальной реальности от студии Иванович Games, вдохновленная классическими шутерами 1943-го The Battle of Midway. Игра переносит вас в альтернативную реальность, где нацисты победили во Второй мировой, и вы пилот, отправляющийся в прошлое, чтобы изменить ход истории. 1976 — это сочетание классического вертикального скролл-шутера и иммерсивного VR-опыта. Два режима камеры. Можно играть с видом сверху, как в старых аркадных автоматах, или от первого лица прямо из кабины пилота. Апгрейды между миссиями: вы улучшаете вооружение от обычных пулеметов до самонаводящихся ракет. Битва с боссами. Каждый уровень завершается эпичной схваткой, требующей тактики и точности. Сюжет с юмором. Кат-сцены рассказывают о последствиях ваших действий, например, как Ангола становится космической державой.
Immersion zone incomplete. Twin planes. Guns upgraded. Guns upgraded. Immersion zone. Guns upgraded. Immersion zone incomplete. Warning. Hostile presence incoming. Warning. Objective lost.
Ha-ha! Back in one piece, safe and sound. I must admit, I bet you wouldn't make it, but I'm glad I was wrong, yeah? We knew you were successful as soon as the geopolitical map began to magically change and the Allied front regained territories in Africa and Asia. It even seems that the infamous Wasser Cola tastes a little worse. We're rewriting history. Remember that you have at your disposal a whole arsenal of state-of-the-art machine guns and missiles. Make sure to stop by the workshop and upgrade your plane. Yes, I know what you're thinking. We're using military technology from 76 to fight enemies from 45. It could be said that we're cheating, but hey, any help is most welcome when it comes to changing the fate of mankind, yeah? Your next mission will be the bombing of Rotterdam, one of the bloodiest episodes of the war. Get ready, I'm going to set the coordinates and activate the quantum simulator again. You already know what you got to do. Go get 'em!
Life lost. Guns upgraded. Guns upgraded. Immersion zone. Immersion objective complete. Immersion zone successful. Immersion zone. Life lost. Vehicle cleared.
To be honest, I still don't know if this is something we should be proud of or not. Only time will tell. Your next mission will be the Battle of Kersh, also known as Operation Cherry, where more than 3 million soldiers, 6,000 tanks, and 4,000 planes fought. Make sure to stop by the workshop to upgrade your plane. I'll activate the quacks as soon as you're ready. So, are you ready?
Guns upgraded. Guns upgraded. Immersion zone. Immersion zone incomplete. Immersion zone. Guns upgraded. Warning. Hostile presence incoming. Warning. Level cleared.